Hi everyone. Oh shit. Get out of the way. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole, here with you Lois, and with Aiden English. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to see, well, Michael Cole says, well, if we're lucky, it will be a Roman Reigns free day. If we're lucky, Michael Cole says. Well, if we're not lucky, Elois says, then we'll have to see him, sadly. Well, Aiden English says, I don't want to hear, or I don't want to think what Roman Reigns would think if he heard any of you folks saying you didn't want to see him. You know, because that would be sad. I thought you were straight. There you go. And I want to think what Roman Reigns would think if hearing you didn't want to see him, Michael Cole. Or you, Elois, Aiden English says. Well, Mickey Mouse says, I know that you all didn't think you'd see me, but I thought that it should be about time that someone new should come after, someone new should go for the world heavyweight winnings. That someone new should take the fight to Roman Reigns. Now I know you folks, I know Roman Reigns is old, strong, and whatever, and he calls himself the kin leader and the head of board. He calls himself a king and a kaiser and an overlord and a high leader and whatever he calls himself. But I'm here to tell you, I think that I could beat Roman Reigns and I could become the TWF heavyweight fighter and world heavyweight fighter. Because the Saga until I hear, he's out of WWE. He's a half-timer now. I hate that walkway, don't you? Alright. So, wise man, tell me, did I just get called out by Mickey Mouse? Yeah, my kin leader. I believe you did get called out by Mickey Mouse. Well, Roman Reigns says, if I'm going to be a half-timer or not, that isn't going to help you beat me. So, Mickey, what makes you think that you can do what no one else could do to me? Yeah, what makes you think you could beat me? I mean, I have beaten everyone there is to beat. The TWF has thrown, well, not everyone at me, but almost everyone at me. And there is boxes of wrestlers that they could throw at me, but it wouldn't care if they threw everyone from the big box and the green box and the other green box and all those other blue chests. It wouldn't care because I would beat them all. Roman Reigns says. Let me also tell, and you want to be on the list, Mickey Mouse? You wanted me to overman strike you and spare you and put you to sleep? You want to be on the list of the beaten? Well, first off, Mickey Mouse, you might be one of the beloved of all Disney cells, but you will never ever beat Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Fighter, the TWF Heavyweight Fighter. You'll never beat the kin leader, head of board, highest leader, overlord, king, kaiser. You'll never beat him. You'll live, but you'll never beat him. Oh, is that so? Roman Reigns and Paulie Dangerously. That I would never ever beat you. That I could not beat him. Why is that? Because he got you, Paulie Dangerously? He's got his near kin, James and Jason, with him? Is that why I wouldn't beat him? No, there's a setting called God setting that I've seen to be on since August of 2020 YL. And since then, no one has beaten me. Since I'm in a good mood, I'll forgive you for that. You get him. He said he'd forgive him for... Oh! And Jey Uso just knocked down Mickey Mouse. He can't even stand up. And Jimmy Uso just knocked down Mickey Mouse too with their kicks. Yeah, that's what you get, Mickey Mouse, for showing shame to the blood run. Showing shame to the blood way. James Uso said, right, Jey Uso says. But just put the World Heavyweight winnings on the line now. Put the TWF Heavyweight winnings on the line too. This is for the TWF, and that's unfair, Michael Cole says. Now he's going to put the TWF Heavyweight winnings and World Heavyweight winnings on stake. After Jimmy and Jey Uso beat up on Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Roman Reigns says what a weakling does. And Roman Reigns is a weakling, so he'll do stuff like that. Aiden English said, no need to scathe the kin leader. Whatever he chooses to do is his own business, where it's his world and we're just living in it. Aiden English says, well, this is for the TWF Heavyweight and TWF Heavyweight winnings and World Heavyweight winnings. First, he is Mickey Mouse. And he is the TWF Heavyweight fighter and World Heavyweight fighter, Roman Reigns. Ding. He can't stand up. Michael Cole said it's unfair. Spear. Well, first he gave an Overman strike to Mickey Mouse. Now the spear. Oh, this is just sad. This is sad, Michael Cole said. Yes, it is. Another bullshit match or bullshit fight by Roman Reigns, Eloy said. Don't call it bullshit win, a bullshit match, or a bullshit fight. Aiden English says he's going to beat Mickey Mouse, so that's going to be good. 1, 2, 3. Ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, and still the TWF World Heavyweight Fighter and the TWF Heavyweight Fighter, Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns has beat Mickey Mouse, but I would say it was an unfair fight since he had James Uso and Jimmy Uso help him beat up on Mickey Mouse earlier before the match even happened. Michael Cole said, you got that right, Lois said. It was a sad win that Roman Reigns did. You know, very sad win. A very sad fight and a sad match and a sad win, Michael Cole said. Yeah, it was, Lois said. Truly a sad one. What I saw there. Well, now Mickey Mouse will then show some onlook to Roman Reigns. Or will he? Well, I understand now that Gene Okerlund now is going to be talking with Paulie Dangerously. Alright, Paulie Dangerously, you were the overseer to Roman Reigns, and once again Roman Reigns has once again bullied and picked on someone smaller than himself and had his near kin help win the match for him. Gene Okerlund, James Uso, Jason Uso, the brothers, whatever you like to call them, were not in the match. It was Roman Reigns and Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse was never known to be a wrestler. He was never known to be a fighter. Unlike Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse was never known to take things to the utmost. Well, that might be true. Mickey Mouse was never known to be a wrestler or a fighter. That didn't make it right for what James Uso and Jason Uso did, or what Jason and James the brothers did. And Roman Reigns, he's not going to get any on-look from anyone for how he wrestles and how he fights now, and how he wins his matches and wins his fights. Gene Okerlund, Roman Reigns has already gotten the on-look from everyone. He's already got welcomed by everyone. As he said earlier, he has beat everyone there is to beat. Well, that take it back, because there are many boxes with many other wrestlers and fighters, or whatever you want to call them. But even if he didn't beat them all, he would beat them all. He has beat everyone that the TWF has put in lead of him since August of 2020 YL. So, at the end of the day, I think that Roman Reigns should not be scathed for being a bully and a heel and a creep and a weakling. He should be onlooked for being this fighting, loving, caring kin leader, head of a board, overlord, high leader, king, Kaiser, head of a board, world heavyweight fighter, TWF heavyweight fighter. In your world, he might get onlooked, but in the world everybody else lives in, he will still be scathed as being a bully and a heel and a weakling. And a creep. Well, that's one man's thought. I do know one thing, Gene Okerlund. Roman Reigns would like it if everyone would onlook him. But some folks will never onlook him. And Paulie Dangerously, onlook is something that you get by giving. And since Roman Reigns has not given any onlook to anyone, he will not be getting any onlook. Well, that's my talk with Paulie Dangerously. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Paulie Dangerously here on Friday Night Smackdown. It looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole for Elois in Aiden English. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Run-In. Shit. There you go.